Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be making the tier list for part 2 of Legends Festival, which is before the next Zenkai. We will get and the platinum equipment for Ultra Super Gogeta. And the meta has actually went the meta was already shit. It's just even shittier now. I've summoned for the part 2 unit. I got the Daima units and I love them honestly. Daima is my favorite team in the game because it's not toxic, but it's a very good fun team to use, especially with Tamagami and Daima Goku. So yeah, let's start with first of all the 10th best unit in the game, which is going to be actually Tree of Might Goku. Now that is a fall. I think I had him at 6 or 5 in my last tier list. I've already put the placings in before making this video. And he has fell down a lot. Daima Goku being red has hurt him a lot because Daima Goku is a wrecking machine. Like when he pops his second green card, it's almost like his blue card hits so hard, his ultimate hits so hard, he hits so hard, he nullifies endurance on strike and blast. Like yeah, I've used him, he has soloed Majin Buu Saga teams and all. Like he is a force to be reckoned with, but the problem is, which we will get to it later, him being yellow, he builds up too slowly at the start of the game, and by the time he's built up, he's already dead. His role of, cancelling buff effects on the ultimate do not matter much because almost every single character uses blue card now. Transforming Vegito blue card, Super Saiyan 3 Goku blue card, almost every single unit. Tamagami 3 has a blue. Majin Vegeta and Goku can nullify endurance and stuff on blues. So it's a really big problem for Tree of Might Goku that he has been power crept sadly, but he's still a good unit. You can still use him in the game and still win matches, but it's just going to be a lot more difficult. 9th best unit in the game is Omega Shenron. His indestructible has value, but the problem is it is also so like that indestructible can also lose you games. Now why do I say that? Okay. Let's say you get indestructible procced. What happens is the new best team in the game combos for so long that they can literally carry that indestructible time to 180 timer counts and you will lose the match because they will just keep on comboing you. Which is a huge problem. Because again, the units are good, but the meta is so bad. Honestly, like I'm playing PvP, I've hit top 10 in just playing for 5 hits. I played 7 to 10 matches, won all of them, and I'm already top 10,000. People are not playing the game anymore. It's quite evident. If you play PvP, you won't face a lot of players. You will face players who are not in your region because the matches will lag so much. Even big YouTubers like Goresh, Ayudan, Dugote, always are saying that PvP is in a bad state. Goresh has mentioned that he's fighting players who are from other regions like US because there are just not enough people playing in the game, which is a huge problem. But yeah, he is good. His indestructible has value if you're gonna eat an ultimate or a blue card or a rush. But yeah, he's just, if GT gets a good red, then yes, he can see his value procced up. But at the moment when the meta is so comboable, like combos go for 10, 50, 100 timer counts, this unit cannot do much because his main trick is to stop combos, but with every unit having card protection, key protection and stuff, his value is just not there at the moment. Still a decent unit, you can still do some things with him, but at the moment, he's just a good sponge for your team. 8th best unit in the game will be Supreme Kai. He's still annoying, he's still one of the better counters, is if you want to say, for Majin Vegeta because his blast sees the blue cards and stuff, so you can proc the gauge of Majin Vegeta. He gives good support when he switches out. He gives key, he gives cards, which works really well with Majin Vegeta, transforming Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. All of these units love to combo, they'll get an extra card. He is toxic, he can tank really well. On cover changes, he cancels attribute upgrades for enemies. So example, if an enemy is using an ultimate against you, you can switch to him, cancel all of their attribute upgrades, every inflicted damage stuff they have which can be cancelled, and boom, he can tank really well. He has value. If he dies, he gives you Dragon Balls and death buffs. So again, decent unit, he has value. Surprisingly, he's better than Evil Boo in the meta, which is shocking because Evil Boo is quite good. Now, as you can see, he will be in honorable mentions. Now, the 7th best unit in the game is one of my favorite units at the moment, is Tamagami 3. I have him at 6 stars. This guy is so good. He survived a 10-star double Zenkai buff Ultra Majin Vegeta's ultimate. He is so good. He tanks really well. He gives 30% damage buff to Weapon Wielder or Daima. Great buff. He cancels buff effects when he's on standby if an enemy uses a blue card, ultimate or awakened arts. So busted. There have been so many times where Ultra Margin Vegeta caught me with his blue card and the cage, but he cancelled his buff effect, so he just did not do a lot of damage to me because I had a red unit in. It's such a huge lifesaver. He really allows Daima Goku to, basically ramp up. He needs to ramp up Daima Goku. He provides a green card when his health goes below 50%. When he enters a battlefield, he seals one enemy card, green card. He destroys one of their cards. He seals their main ability. He seals their rush. There have been so many times where this guy, before transforming, is comboing me. I switch into him. Vegito's combo literally stopped. Just like that. Vegito cannot use a green card. He cannot transform. His cards get destroyed. He works so well. Such a brilliantly designed unit. His health goes below 50%. He gets 30% health back 3 times. Inflicts enemy with -1 to card draw speed. +5 to the arts cost. Such a good unit. Honestly, Legends should design units like this guy. He's so good. If you have him and Daima Goku, you have a really good foundation. And if they get one more good unit, they can be the best team in the game. This is how good they are for me. I've won games with Tamagami 3 and Daima Goku. They synergize so well. They are literally a match made in heaven kind of a unit. Yeah. So this is the 7th best unit, Tamagami 3. Do not sleep on him. If you have him and Daima Goku, use your Z power on this guy. He's the best 1% sparking in the game at the moment. It's not even close, by the way. He's just clearly the best 1% sparking in the game. Yeah, so this is why he's 7th, which is a very good thing. 1% sparking being so high is really good because almost apart from this guy and him and Meta, okay, let me tell you. The Supreme Kai, he's good, but he's not individually such a good unit. He's annoying in the point that he seals cards. Best unit being Yellow, who uses blue cards on his gauge. Him sealing blue cards, the meta is really favorable for him, but he's not individually such a good unit like Tamagami 3 is. Tamagami 3 in the yellow dominant meta is such a good unit. As you can see, he's 7th, which is why, again, best 1% sparking by far, and it's not even close at the moment. Daima gets a good 3rd unit. I believe this guy can skyrocket, and Daima Goku will obviously skyrocket a lot. 6th best unit in the game is going to be Turles. And this is a fall if you want to talk about. He's out of the featured boost. And first of all, before his gauge is proc, comeback is proc, he does not tank. Honestly, I've literally one-comboed him in Goku and Bardock. Wait, where is Goku and Bardock, by the way? They should be here somewhere if I can see them. Goku and Bardock, there they are. They are in honorable mentions, by the way. I'm using them. I'll put them in. This will be... I don't think I'll maybe put honorable mentions in. Would I really? I think I'll put honorable mentions like unshuffled. I'm not gonna, organize them and put them based on which is the best unit in them. But I will just put honorable mentions as in honorable mentions. But yeah, they are in honorable mentions. I don't have a good 3rd unit for Daima, so I'm using Goku and Bardock, Tamagami 3, and Daima Goku, and they work very well. Now Turles gets shredded by Goku and Bardock's, both of the sides, sadly. He gets shredded by Vegito. We have a Super Saiyan 3 unit who's the green Majin Vegeta unit, Majin Buu Saga. He shreds him apart. Turles at the moment, start of the game, just does not do enough to be in the top 5 anymore. After his comeback is proc, he does do things. His damage increases. He goes type defensively permanently. Good things. But that's too much of a sacrifice to, say, okay, we are gonna get his comeback proc and then he's gonna do stuff for me. When you have units who can do stuff better than him, the things he wants to do throughout the whole 180 timer counts, which is why he's at 6th. Can he go up in the future? I'm not sure. Because it's power creep, he's a defense type unit. His damage is not gonna increase anymore. His defenses are gonna stay the same. Because offensive type units mostly ramp up. He doesn't ramp up. He is what he is. And yeah, I think he will fall down after this too. Whatever, even if we get a red ultra, he will not go up in the rankings because he is too weak. Pre-comeback and after comeback, he is strong, but he's still not better than the best unit in the game. He's not better than any of the top 4 units. The 5th unit, he is better than him individually, but top 4, not even close. For me, by the way. So yeah, he has fallen down, but you can still make use of him. You can still win matches with him if you are last man. If the opponent is last man standing, you have him without his comeback proc. Yeah, he can win you match. Opponent will have no vanish and stuff. That is toxic. That will always remain toxic. So yeah, he's at 6th. He's falling down, which is obviously power creep, but yeah, understandable. Now the 4th and 5th unit is actually Daima, Goku, and Gotenks. Now, Gotenks, I don't think I need to tell you all. He gives switch out with his full gauge. He gives penetrate, sustain damage to 2 allies, damage to them, key, card, brilliant support. He has endurance to tank hits. He tanks really well. When he vanishes, he gets a green, which gives him vanish back, and it's unlimited times. His green does not have a limit on how many times he can get vanish back. He seals your strike when his gauge is full. He seals like he's a good unit. He's a very good unit. For the first 100 time accounts, he has a very underrated ability, which is in nullify attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. So you cannot bring his card cost up. You cannot give him -1 to card draw speed and stuff, which is really good for him for the first 100 time accounts. After that, he falls off, but yeah, for the first 100 time accounts, he's a monster. Monster support, monster combo machine. Like, you cannot catch him. He's that annoying to fight. So he's at 5th. Or 4th if you want to. I'll put him at 5th, but I can see the argument. I can also see the argument of him being at 3rd, honestly. Same with Daima Goku. Now talking about Daima Goku, he's a new unit. He is slow at the start, don't get me wrong. At the start, you'll see, okay, he's not doing enough damage. He's strike based, he has card protection. Now I'll tell you why that is important. Let's say you're fighting Majin Vegeta, okay? Majin Vegeta, you get him below 50% health. He destroys your strikes. That won't happen with Daima Goku because he has card protection for 10 time accounts, which is really good. So that limits Majin Vegeta's one of his defensive mechanisms against Daima Goku. And Daima Goku gets shit ton of blue cards. It's actually funny. You get his full gauge, you get a green. Green gets you a blue. Blue locks the opponent in and hits, and you're guaranteed to hit them. That is such a fluid combination, like it flows very well. You combo him, you get a full gauge, use a green, you end the combo with the blue. And after you use the green card second time, man oh man does he get busted. He gets endurance nullification, so you can kill an opponent with a strike or a green. Or blast, blue, ultimate, whatever card you want to use. Like, his damage inflicted goes up to 70% from just the green cards alone. Like, that is toxic. And after you use the green card the 3rd time, you have 320% base damage inflicted. He tanks decently well. At the moment, he doesn't have a 3rd unit. He's a decent tank, don't get me wrong, not the best tank. Because he does not have any defensive utilities apart from when an opponent uses a blue card, ultimate or rush. He cancels their buff effects or heals himself. Like when an opponent uses blue card, he gets 10% health back, additional damage, additional critical hit rate. When they use an ultimate, it gets permanent card draw speed, nullifies, cancels their buff effects and stuff, goes type neutral offensively and defensively, and once they use a rush, well, he gets endurance. Good mechanics, but he cannot stop a combo on his own. He switches in, he destroys one card, and that is it for his defensive abilities, which is why he is squishy. Off boost, I expect him to take hits a bit less better, and he will become technically a glass cannon, which can be a problem for him going forward, but as long as he's on featured boost and he gets a 3rd unit, which if you have watched Daima, you know the next fight is gonna come between a certain Saiyan and a certain 2-number character, which you should be able to know. I'm not trying to spoil it, so yeah. If that unit releases on what I expect to be in the Legends Festival after party, if they do it like a 6th anniversary, or in January, I expect that unit to come in the game. If he plays really well with him, this guy can jump up to 3 or 2nd, depending on how the meta shifts, obviously. But yeah, individually he's very good. He has soloed Majin Buu Saga team for me. His ultimate is a projectile, which is a bit of a problem. Like, let's say you are in long range, you pop the main, you see the opponent sidestep, you cannot throw the ultimate away as you'll miss. Same in middle, same in, when you're mid range, you can't do that again, which is a problem, but it's okay, it's understandable. But his green card, blue card combo is nasty with his full gauge. He is really good defensively, like he hits so hard when he's fully built up. That is funny that I basically one combo units. Like I have 3 strikes, 1 blast. The 3 strikes just killed the opponent. Whether it was Vegito, Goku, Majin Vegeta, it didn't matter. He just one shot. That is how good he can be. So I believe 4th is the lowest position he'll go even in the part 3 because he just needs one more unit and he'll be top 3 easily and it's not even a question. Now the 3rd best unit is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is an interesting unit choice for me because he's literally just a worse Vegito. If Vegito was to release in September, this guy would be it. He just has a few less mechanics than him and they're basically the same. They both combo for long, they both get the vanish back if they on the main ability before transforming, but Goku just needs to have a full gauge. You see, Vegito does not have any restriction. That is what I mean when I say his design is older than Vegito. Vegito nullifies auto counters, Goku does not. They have buff effects like nullify card, destroy effect and stuff, key protection and stuff. But he only has one of them, Vegito has both. You know, basically just imagine Vegito, but less strong. That's all Goku is. There's literally no difference between them. If you know how he works, this is literally that is the same how he works. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The difference is he does not nullify auto counters like gauges and stuff for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Ultra Majin Vegeta, and he hits less hard. Apart from that, it's the same. They both ramp up using their cards. They both drain. They both are transforming. They both get the vanish back on their main ability. They both, when sent to the battlefield, get cover null, get buff effect, which either protects their card or key. It's literally the same unit. He also gives death buffs, which is okay. He gives support to enemies if you get his gauge full before transforming. Remember that. Do not get it. If you get his gauge full before transforming, he will give, you know, additional damage to allies, restore their health. It won't proc after transforming. So keep that in mind. The second best unit in the game, Vegito. Now again, one more thing I'd like to mention, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is in the best team in the game, which is either Majin Buu Saga or Green Yellow. Vegito, Goku and Ultra Majin Vegeta, which is why he's 3rd. If Daima gets a good 3rd unit, I expect Goku to be better than him because for me, Daima Goku has performed better individually, but due to the teams there's been such a drastic difference between the teams. Daima has only 2 good units. LF Daima Goku and Tamagami 3. This unit has Majin Buu Saga 3 best units in the games. Either Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Ultra Majin Vegeta, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku transforming Vegito and Ultra Majin Vegeta. Such a toxic team, which is why he's 3rd. Now Vegito, I don't need to say much. He's a mistake. He nullifies everything. He should not have. He counters combos for so long that it's annoying. You cannot destroy his cards. You cannot destroy his key. If he procs his green, his combo extends for additional 50 timer counts, double card draw speed permanent. He gets vanish on main before transforming. After transforming, his blue hits like a truck. He cancels buff effects. He does everything, honestly. It's annoying. If his health goes below 50%, he gets additional gauge, increases your arts cost, gets his health back. Like, this is a mistake. This unit was a mistake, let's be honest over here. And yeah, he is a mistake. He's 2nd. Majin Vegeta's 1st. In my previous tier list, I had him above him. But yeah, it has shifted because Majin Vegeta got a buff in the form of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And yeah, Majin Vegeta is back to doing his bullshit. Vegito is still the only counter to him, which is the sad part. Daima Goku can counter him because again, Daima Goku holds 2 strike cards, Tamagami 3 also holds 2 strike cards. So you are more likely to draw a strike than a blast. Majin Vegeta, I don't need to say much. He is toxic, he's annoying. The game is dead at the moment. It's not fun to play. Which is why you haven't seen any PvP videos from me because I have no fun in playing the game. And I can't make a video on a game where I have no fun. I have fun playing Daima Goku, so I am making shots on him. But yeah, apart from that, this guy is annoying. He does everything he shouldn't have. We wanted the best Majin. We basically wanted a best Vegeta clan unit in the game. They gave the most toxic unit in the game. One of the most toxic unit in the game and one of the worst metas ever in the game. And I've been a day 1 player. It's just not fun. These 3 together, their combo, they have the ability to combo from 180 timer counts. And I'm not joking. These 3 together can combo for 180 timer counts. And if one of them gets a green card, okay, it's very simple. Let's say either of these on your team have comboed you, okay? The opponent combos you with Majin Vegeta, Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And any of these characters uses the green, you've lost. That's it. They will combo you for eternity. That's the end of the match. Forget the match. Indestructible cannot save you. Turles' comeback can save you because it stops the combo, literally. No other unit can save you. You can destroy their cards, they'll switch out, they'll get cards from them, and it's annoying. This team is annoying. Best team in the game, best unit in the game. And yeah, that's it. Now, honorable mentions. If I have to organize them, I'll put him here. Wait, him here. By the way, Rose is out of the top 10, as you can see. Daima Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku basically killed them because they both nullify endurance on the strike and blast. He after popping a green and he after going Super Saiyan 3 and entering the battlefield. This guy has no value at the moment. He is useless. If you want to play him, you can play him. He's fun, but he doesn't do anything. Before he was still, a decent tank, good tank. Apart from that, nothing. Now he is not even that. So yeah, he's there. I'll put Ultimate Gohan over here. Mai is a good unit. Goku and Bardock can come over here. No, I think he's still better than them. I think this makes sense. Yeah. The Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has gained value. I've used him. Like he stops Super Saiyan 3 Goku's combo because he is not able to nullify auto counters. But Majin Vegeta is such a huge problem for him that unless he falls, he cannot come back into the top 10 for me. Which is a sad thing because he's the only Ultra GT has gotten. I made GT. So yeah. I think it looks good enough. Yeah. This is the top 10 for me. Tree of Might, Shenron, Shin, Supreme Kai, Tamagami Tree, my favorite unit in the game. Turles, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, my second favorite unit in the game. Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, transforming Vegito, Ultra Majin Vegeta. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one and goodbye.